Hi everyone, this is going to be a pick a pile reading on your chakras. Let's have a look at your chakras and see which chakra is out of balance with you, the most prominent one that's showing up for you at this time. So I will put all the timestamps at the bottom, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a card from Archangel Metatron, a tarot, and a sacred winding. So we're going to do pick piles. So take a wee bit of time and choose whether you want pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. Pause the video if you like, if you need more time, and we will begin. So we're going to start off with the Archangel Metatron deck. So for my pile 1, tell me which chakra is out of balance for them, please. Archangel Metatron. Communication. So that is your throat chakra. Pile 1. Speak up and be heard. Okay. So let's get a wee bit more information on that. Tell me more about the throat chakra for my pile 1. When your throat chakra is out of alignment, it could be something to do with feeling that if you speak, you're always going to be shot down, or you feel unworthy, you feel like you haven't got anything valuable to say. It could go back to a time when there was trauma in your life and you were told you were silenced. And this even could go back to the inner child, but we'll see what we're talking about here with the tarot. So give us some detail. I have the Magician, Queen of Wands. So the Magician is all about communication, okay? So this is you not actually going after what it is that you want. I feel like this is about your purpose for you, pile 1. Maybe you can't communicate that to yourself. What's at the bottom of the deck? 4 of Wands. This is your happiness. This is whatever is going to make you happy. So we're going to feel, they're telling me now to pick one of these cards from a new deck that I have. It's the Palladian deck, and that one there caught in my hand. I feel like that's the one. And this is Nature Fire. You are divine spark of light, here to bring the light of your fire to the world. Now we have the Queen of Wands here, which is all about fire. So this is about your passion, and this is about communicating your passion. So you need a wee bit of work on your throat chakra, pile 1. And how I would do that with you is actually going in and getting you to talk about how you feel you are expressing yourself, how you are being heard, how you feel you're being heard, how you feel others perceive you, how others' projections affect you, and how you move through your own process. So we would do a wee bit of work on that and bring your throat chakra back into balance. So it is the blue chakra. If you have a sodalite or an aquamarine, this is an aquamarine on my finger here, and it is my stone. It's very powerful, the aquamarine stone. So if you need to work on your throat chakra, I would advise you to get an aquamarine stone and be clear about your passion, about how you feel, and don't be afraid to communicate it, because this is what these tarot cards are all about. This is you not getting what you want. Why? Because you're not communicating it fully. Okay, it's time to express yourself. The Queen of Wands, she's very good at expressing herself. She's very creative, but you need to get that fire in your belly again, okay, and get that throat chakra back into balance and find out what it is that's making you feel you're not worthy enough to do that. So we're going to pull a Sacred Windings deck just to get some clarification on that, to help you understand. So it's victimhood mindset is what they're given. So this shows up as a tendency to view yourself as powerless or constantly at the mercy of external circumstances, often feeling like life is happening to you rather than you. It may manifest as chronic feelings of helplessness. So you feel like everything's happening to you, and it's a wee bit like you're not feeling like you're the person who's actually creating your life. You just feel like you're unlucky. And I can understand why the throat chakra would be out of balance then, because if you're feeling like that, I feel like you would be talking in a negative way. And what the universe does is it doesn't understand what is positive and what's negative. The universe just gives you back what you're giving out. So if you're giving out feelings of, it says here, feeling resentful, preventing personal growth, and the ability to take responsibility for your own actions and choices. Um, that's very disempowering, isn't it? So with your throat chakra, it's just about bringing all that back and making you understand that you're not the victim, that you just need to just change your attitude and change how you see the world, and know that you can create the change and that you have the power to do it. So this is a huge lesson, pile one, for you in self-empowerment. Okay, so I hope that helps. Let's move on to pile two now, and let's see what chakra is out of alignment for you. Pile two. Okay, pile two. What chakra is out of alignment for my pile two, please? So this is time out, review and reflect. So this one here is, I would say, your heart, because when we are actually going within, what we do is we take time alone and we move into our hearts. But with this card being purple, I feel like there's some transformation is needed in regards to healing the heart. We have the chakra light body at the bottom of the deck here. So this is, they're telling me there could be all like a general balancing of all the chakras here. Yeah, signs from spirit. That's validation for me that that's correct. All your chakras, action needs to be taken in regards all of your chakras that become out of alignment for you, pile two. Perhaps you've been going through a lot of stuff, and perhaps there's been a death, or perhaps there's been some kind of trauma, or something's really floored you. So that's when all of our chakras can go out of balance. All right, let's get confirmation of that. What's happening with my pile two? Okay, one more card. Telling me there's been some kind of abrupt ending in your workplace, or if you run your own business, it's to do with plans, something very disappointing happening. I feel like to feel like you've been let down. If you're in employment, to feel like you've lost that promotion, or you've got bad news, or if you're in your own business, to feel like there's like a lack of creativity and you're just feeling really down on yourself and you feel like a wee bit lost. So that's why this card has come out. It's time to review. It's time to regroup. What's at the bottom of the deck? 6 of Wands. So they're telling you that you will be successful, but you just have to go through this time of review and reflection. And I can help you with your chakras, with my chakra repair workshop, with anything like this. We can go in and you can keep the meditation I give you. I go through it with you, either in person or I can send it to you recorded. We go through, and with the violet flame, which is my speciality, I transmute the imbalances and bring you all back into alignment and bring in those powerful downloads and belief systems that you need, okay, to get you back on track again. And you will be successful. You will be able to come out the other side of this. And remember, everything happens for a reason. There's just a wee bit of resistance going on with you, pile two, in regards to change that's coming in. The secret will be revealed. This will all come to light. So this is what you're feeling at the moment. You're just feeling quite down. But that's the advice for you. Let's see if we can get you something further with the Sacred Woundings deck. What's come out for you? Attachment wounds will show up as difficulties forming secure, trusting relationships or fear of abandonment and rejection. They may manifest as emotional distance, clinginess, codependency, and inability to fully open up and connect with others due to past experiences of neglect or inconsistent care. So this just feels like you've been a wee bit lost and you need to reach out. And it's no wonder all your chakras are out of balance. I feel like you've been let down and you just feel like I feel like you're in transition, pile two. This is how you feel when you're in transition. You just feel like you're all over the place, and that's the kind of feeling that they're giving me with you. So again, reach out, and if you need the help, I can certainly do that for you. All the links will be below. Pile three. Let's see what chakra is out of balance for you, pile three. What chakra is out of balance for my pile three? Duality, balance is needed. So this is the light and the dark. The bottom of the deck, we have Mother Earth. So you need your root chakra balanced. That is the chakra at the base of the spine. This is all about your how safe you feel, how grounded you feel, how you feel about your finances. Do you feel secure? Do you feel secure in your relationships? There's balance needed there. And this is the yin and the yang. It could be with your relationship as well. We're going to get a wee bit more clarity for you in regards to that. What can you tell me, Tarot, about this for my pile three? This is a turning point for you. If you really start to move into this root chakra, because the root chakra is so important, and often it's the last one to address, in my experience anyway, because it's the one that roots everything down, and it's the one that will come back time and time again to us, to make sure that we have rooted everything, to make sure that we've really, really got the message. So I need one more card here. So this is a turning point for you moving on with that Six of Swords here. One more card. Yeah. So I feel like this is the Page of Wands in reverse. So he doesn't really know what it is that he needs to do to take the first step in order to bring him into that place of, feeling secure, feeling a wee bit wobbly. Page of Wands is feeling wobbly. He doesn't know what to do. So there's recovery on the way here. We're going to bring all that confusion back into balance. With the Three of Cups in reverse, you may be feeling a wee bit disconnected and a wee bit out of things. Let's use the Sacred Woundings here and see what we've got. Energy imbalance, okay? So you may be feeling really tired and lethargic, and this shows up as mental exhaustion, feeling out of sync or drained, and struggling with motivation or clarity may manifest as the mood swings, chronic stress, fatigue, or a sense of being overwhelmed. So that could be you're feeling ungrounded as well. If it's your root chakra, you're just feeling dizzy, you're feeling not even physically dizzy, you're just feeling like everything's going round in your mind, and you know it's time for change. You need to root down everything that you've learned. The Six of Swords is all about taking what you've learned and bringing it on to calmer waters. These are both cards of healing, but this is not really knowing what to do. Well, I can help you. I can help you ground your energy. I can give you a meditation to take away with you. And you can even sit in person with me on Zoom and we can go through the meditation. You can keep it and you can go back to it. And you can really, really root down that root chakra because it's so, so important. I can't emphasize enough the importance of the root chakra. Okay. So that's your message, and that's your chakra pile 3. I really hope that helps. If you need any extra help from me, check out my website, silvervalaflame.com, and we can arrange a Zoom, or I can send you out a pre-recorded video of your energy. So thank you so much for joining me, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye.